Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of the Most Offensive Podcast. I'm Slimmy V, and today I am talking about censorship. Banning everyone from social media platform that you disagree with. I don't know where we're going or what we're doing, but if the mega tech companies can censor the president of the United States, it shows who has the power. And not just banning the president, but banning a lot of his followers. And not just his followers, but people that you may have disagreement with. I think we're setting a dangerous precedent. I don't think that's something that we should do. I think we should allow all speech. I mean, Twitter got porn, but yet they're censoring what they deemed inciting violence. What is violent speech? It's subjective. It's very subjective. Obviously it's not an equation because what you do to one side, you do to the other, but you mostly see it happening on the right. The right are being censored. That's just it. You didn't hear a lot of this censoring stuff during the BLM movement when all these neighborhoods was being burned and looted and rioting was happening. You didn't see all these Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff banning people for inciting this violence to happen. This was not happening on the left. This mostly happens on the right. Yeah, it was bad. I'm not saying it's not. But what happens to the equation? What happened to one side needs to happen to the other side. But I'm going to tell you this right now. One day you're going to wake up. You're going to go on social media. And everyone on there is going to agree with each other. You're not going to have an opposing voice because some people are going to get angry and they're going to say, you know what? You're always calling me names. You never just agree to disagree. You never just want to ask questions and maybe have a meaningful conversation with someone that you may not agree with. You just want to put them in a basket of deplorables or a container and just shove them off to the side or unfriend them or ban them. The president is banned from every single platform ever known to mankind. Who has the power? Big tech. That's dangerous. What is the repercussion? Because I like free speech. I think free speech should be allowed. We can't say what's dangerous speech and what's good speech. We don't know who we're inciting when I say something. Now, what is the repercussion? Is the question. You're going to have a group of people with really extreme views. They're going to go somewhere in a dark corner. They're going to form a following. They're going to gather together. They're going to form a plan. And they're going to execute. You're going to wake up one day in the future not knowing what happened. Why? Because they were censored. This is why speech, all speech, whether you agree with it or disagree with it, should be allowed. We should know what's going on in people's head, in people's mind, their thoughts, their movements. It's okay. Agree to disagree. Democrats, Republicans, agree to disagree. Muslim, Jews, Christians, agree to disagree. Whatever your viewpoints are, I think it's just interesting that I live in a world where people have different thoughts and ideas different from mine. I think that's the greatest world. But not a world where every single person is the same. What are we, robots? Well, from what's happening, we know who big tech sides with. This has been revealed. It sides more with the left. We know who has more power. Is it the president? Is it big tech? Or is it the government? Big tech seems to have a lot of power. Be careful. Because people like me, people with different thoughts, ideas, people that like to question any and every single thing, are going to go away. Because you're going to wake up one day, you're going to log on to your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter account, whatever platform you like. You're not going to see us anymore. We're going to disappear because it's boring. Everyone thinks the same, act the same, looks the same. This feels like Nazi Germany. I'm not saying it is. There's a piece of it, and we're headed towards that. Everyone act the same, look the same, dress the same. Think about it. North Korea. Look, I'm not going to say anymore, but just think about it. Before you disagree with somebody, before you call them all sorts of names because you disagree with them, because they have different views than you, think of what you're doing. Think of what you're allowing to happen to the society. Think about it. It's more dangerous when you censor speech that you disagree with. Okay? Anyway, if you do not agree or if you somehow feel offended by what I'm saying, feel free to just go off into a different YouTube channel and follow someone else. If you're not offended, you're not listening. I'm Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast ever. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh give you rest. I'm out. Peace.